Well, realize that the hardest thing that you've gone through, it already happened. And anything else that happens from now on is just the loss of your attachment to the future. Maybe it's a loss of a friend or a family member or somebody you really loved. Maybe it's a loss of your future. Maybe something happened like an accident, and now the future that you envisioned for yourself is lost. It's different. Maybe it's something completely different. Welcome, this is Nikita. I've helped thousands of entrepreneurs and leaders just like you find their life's true purpose and live their dreams no matter what. If you're here, it's because you're having a challenging time, a hard time dealing with the past, dealing with what happened. Well, I'm going to teach you 3 techniques that have been used by shamans and monks for centuries to help you overcome this challenging and trying and maybe even very, very difficult time. The first is to realize that it's in the past. To realize that whatever happened is in the past. And as much as it hurts right now, the real pain is already gone. The real struggle has already happened. Even if there's going to be new struggle in the future, even if there's going to be part of the learning process, even if you're still in limbo, even if you don't know all of the outcomes, maybe you have more surgeries coming up, maybe the divorce is taking a lot longer, maybe your business partnership is falling apart, but to figure out all of the business structures, the finances, and everything else is going to take some time. So there's still a limbo aspect. Well, realize that the hardest thing that you've gone through, it already happened. And anything else that happens from now on is just the loss of your attachment to the future. So if you realize that the hardest part has already gone, it makes it a little bit easier. It does make it a little bit easier to move forward, to move on, and not just that, but to be present in this moment. To let go of the past, forget the future, and be here now. I remember when I blew my fingers off at first, man, I knew that playing piano and doing gymnastics is probably going to be very challenging, if not nearly impossible. Well, I have gymnastic rings hanging here. I never did learn how to play the piano, but we can't do everything. We can do anything, but we can't do everything. So realizing that allowed me to shift my focus. During the times when I was recovering from my hand surgeries, I just picked up a different sport. I just played soccer. So if you change your perspective and you realize that, hey, not everything is available to you now, or you might just have to tweak things a little bit. It might take a little bit more time. It might take a little bit more effort. It might take a little bit more pain. But no matter what you want to do, you can do it. I still rock climb. I still lift things with this hand. I can actually hang from this hand just by itself. But having had those great surgeries, having had that amount of pain, allows me to appreciate people much deeper, allows me to climb much, much better. Because I take my time, I'm much more methodical and calculating. Maybe much more so than if it never happened. The second, and it can be the most challenging portion, is to be grateful. To be grateful to that event. To be grateful to those people that maybe they did something to you. Maybe you got to spend a little bit of time with them to get to know them, to get to feel love. Or maybe they were true monsters that abused you and tortured you, like my family did for so many years of my life. Well, if that's the case, then be grateful that it happened to you, because now you know real pain. Now you can connect with people on a much deeper level if you choose to focus on gratitude, if you choose to focus on letting go of the past and realizing that you are much stronger, that you are much better because you went through those experiences. Yeah, it may have scarred you. Yeah, maybe it's on the outside, maybe it's on the inside. But the truth is, it made you stronger. It made you better. Even if you don't see it right now, you will. So be grateful. Be grateful that you survived. Be grateful that you experienced such deep, deep pain that you can also feel love on such a new level. Because you've experienced this, you can experience this much better, much deeper, much more than you would have been able to if you didn't go through the pain, if you didn't go through the fear, if you didn't go through the struggle, the challenge, the problems. The universe, the source, God, doesn't throw anything at you that you can't handle. And I know you can handle it because you're still here and you're choosing to thrive versus be a victim. You're choosing to live your life fully because you're watching this. And because of that, I believe in you. I believe that you're meant for greater, better, and more peaceful things. Peace is available to you right now, in any moment, even in the deepest struggles. Your internal inner peace is always available to you. Now, if you've been watching my videos, you know what the third thing is. But I'm going to say it anyway. Forget the future. Be here right now. Really practice being here and feeling the pain fully, feeling the fear fully, feeling the anxiety fully, feeling the stress fully. Because whenever you feel something fully, it disappears. Thank you for being here. This is Nikita. Stay peaceful. Let's go.